Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we'll make custom foam inserts. You've definitely seen me make these before here in the shop. The difference this time is the machine I'm using. This is our 12,000 pound CNC router, and the last time I used my 1,500 pound CNC router. So there's quite a difference in rigidity and speed and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to making foam inserts, there's not really much of a difference. I do this whole job here with one tool, so that sort of negates the tool changer I have on this machine here. But the reason why I use this machine over the other one is this one's a lot faster. And because it's more rigid as well, with foam it doesn't really make a difference, but it means that the tool has less give in different directions. Now the nice thing about this machine here, when I'm doing this project here, is that the table moves. The other one, you just have the gantry moving back and forth. Having the table move means I can have a lot better hold down on this, and this machine also has definitely better hold down to hold things down. Even though I do have a hold down on this using the vacuum table, I still use screws on the corners of things just to make sure it doesn't move at all. The biggest challenge I have with doing foam work here in the shop is all the little pieces of foam that, because it's essentially plastic, it sticks to everything, especially machinery. So what you notice is throughout the production of what you see here, you'll notice the top of the spindle get more and more pink. Those are all the little bits. In this case here, I can't really use what I had previously, the brush that goes over it that sucks in all this stuff, because the brush is a bit too aggressive and it can actually damage the foam. I've since gotten another one that's a little bit higher that I can use in the future, but for this project here, this was the only way to really do it. Now, when I do the foam inserts, as you see here, it's a step-by-step process, but the important thing is, because I'm coming from the shop bot, I optimize everything to use one bit for the whole job. Now, it would be more efficient to use multiple bits now that I have a tool changer, so that's probably a change I'm going to do in the future on this project here specifically. But you don't always need a tool changer to do a lot of CNC router jobs. We've been doing custom CNC router jobs for, I think, almost 8 or 9 years now, using the big shop bot. And if I need to use more than one tool, generally it's just one other tool. So I don't really need it that much. But what I get with this machine here is the rigidity, and I get the speed boost by quite a bit, and I also get the tool changer. So there's a lot of factors that go into getting a big, huge machine like this, other than just one sort of dynamic to deal with. Now what I'm doing here is also, I'm trying to blow off some of the foam off of the machine, or vacuum it up, depending on what tool I have right next to the machine when I do this project. And it doesn't really matter, it still sucks everything up. I have a powerful extraction system, and that's what those two big tubes on the left and the right of the spindle are. That's actually sucking in a lot of foam, but the static cling of it is so incredible that if it just happens to just get around it, it just goes right on the spindle. And the spindle is spinning really, really fast, and so there's a lot of static electricity just all around this production. Now the nice thing about doing foam tables like this here is that I could basically do them in unlimited quantities, unlimited specs, because I'm essentially making one at a time. So let's say you wanted 5 in one way and 5 a different design, not a problem at all. We can do that all for you here in the shop. Now as I slowly migrate most jobs from my shop bot to my Thermwood, I'm still optimizing a lot of the settings. I know that whatever I do with the shop bot, I can do faster with this machine here. But you can only go so fast anyways. This machine can go faster than any bit can handle anyways, on top of that. And what I mean by that is, let's say I was doing, like I do a lot of banks. So I do the hardwood red oak work. Now if I do that, I could go 1,200 inches a minute, which is a crazy amount of speed. And what will happen is the machine can do it. The machine can totally handle it, not a problem. It'll just break the bit right off. And we're talking about a 1/2 inch bit, diameter bit. So that's the limitation that I have to deal with when I do these kind of jobs. But with foam, there's really no limitation at all, because it's so easy on the bits. If anything happens to break, it's foam. It's absolutely nothing, no problem at all. So if you're looking for custom foam inserts, contact me at CNCKing.com. We'll make them for you at your spec and ship them right to your door.